Hi everybody, it's me Lindsay again from EquipMeOT here today to talk about behind the toilet mounted grab bars. So this is another video in my grab bar series that I'm working through that will hopefully give you guys a lot of information on making decisions about grab bars and kind of show you what is available in the world of grab bars, because it's not just what you have pictured and seen maybe out in the community. We have some really cool products available that I think can solve some very challenging problems when it comes to using the toilet safely. So I'm going to go over two different ideas for grab bars behind the toilet, but I'm going to focus my attention on this really neat product that I was given to review from Ponte Giulio, which is a fold-down grab bar. Now, the traditional fold-down grab bar that many have seen probably is the kind that folds down next to the toilet, reaches out long, and provides you a side stabilizer when you're getting up and down from a toilet that doesn't have a wall available. This is a little different in that it folds down towards the toilet, and it can be behind the toilet or in front of the toilet. It has a lot of purposes, but I want to go over it from here because I absolutely love this design for some very specific problems. Now, many of people have probably seen the standard grab bar mounted behind a toilet in this type of position, which is great and can be used, but it has some limitations. It's quite far away from the user if you're from the front of the toilet. So unless you're approaching from the side, the posterior or back of the toilet grab bar can be a little tricky to use. So that brings us to the Ponte Giulio drop-down grab bar. I want to show you how this works. Now, a little bit of a note. This is not installed in its most secure form. I only put a couple of screws in just to show it in its demo version. So if you do install this, you need to make sure it's anchored properly. But for demo purposes, I want to show you this. It has two simple pins that allow this to be dropped and then securely locked in position. It's 16 inches wide and has a 12-inch depth when it's folded down. It can both fold up or fold down depending on where you position it. I obviously had it folded up when it was being put away so that it was easier and closer to the toilet for me. So here's how I would use this product. If it was positioned like this, I picture it being a very useful thing for somebody who is perhaps from a wheelchair level or is simply unstable in coming to a stand at the toilet. So let's go around to the front here. We now have a really nice solid point to stabilize with one hand or two hand, depending on who is using the product. Because it sticks away from the wall, I'm able to stand completely upright, which is really helpful for our male clients or family loved ones who maybe have a difficult time staying stable when standing and facing the toilet to urinate. This seems like a small problem, but it's actually pretty widely spread within people who have conditions that make standing and urinating a very difficult process, and it can lead to several falls. So having this grab bar in this position is a really unique feature. And then, of course, it can be flipped up and out of the way for other users, so it's completely not a problem. I also trialed this. If you're sitting down on the toilet, it looks like it would bump you, but it really doesn't. So if I'm seated like this, it doesn't bother me or get into my way, so I can sit with it still folded down, which is nice. And then, of course, come to a stand and have this to stabilize on, perhaps when I'm doing hygiene or clothing management. So another nice feature. It could also be mounted across from the toilet and used in a similar manner as something to pull on when coming to a stand, perhaps in a smaller bathroom where you have a wall directly across from you. Great option. The other option that the manufacturer suggests is mounting it slightly higher on the wall and using it as a stabilizing point for caregivers who are then holding on to it to allow them to help their loved one get up from the toilet. So there you have it, a really versatile grab bar solution that solves a lot of problems when it comes to positioning and transferring on and off the toilet, and then of course using it from a standing position for urinating or clothing management. So again, I'm going to post information on this product in the link down below, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you got some value out of this video, consider giving me a thumbs up, and as always, if you need more information on how to stay safe and independent in your home and community, consider subscribing to EquipMeOT. Thank you.